Tokyo Ghoul back here again with another one, my people. And in today's video we will be doing a review to Choujin X Chapter 7. And if you guys like my content, please make sure to subscribe. I do Jujutsu Kaisen content and many more, but please make sure to subscribe and support your boy, please, my people. But on the other hand, let's get into it. So we basically start off the chapter with Tokyo trying to find himself, and I think this is a very interesting element that Ishida is playing upon here, because the chapter before this, Tokyo was, he was scared and stuff like that until Illy came. And now two of the main characters from this side of the story and that side of the story meet each other, which is pretty good, and I'm liking that. And the elements that Ishida is playing upon here is very pretty good. And something that I did take out of this chapter, I have to say, is that it takes a scared man to be brave. You can only be brave when you are scared, if you get what I'm saying. And the man Tokyo really stepped up and did what he had to do and transformed. And I have to say, Azuma, thinking about Azuma, for him, it really helped him, And he faced his fears, and he's facing Nari, and she is a snake Choujin. And it was surprising to just see, the way Tokyo moved, and I'm glad to know that the Choujin form that he transformed into, it's not just limited to just like, that one transformation. Because remember, when we first saw him transform, he was in a different form than he was now. So this right here is actually a different transformation, and this is the full beastification. These are the beastification, or the beastified Choujins, I'm guessing, which is what Sandek said at the end of the chapter. And basically, he starts to actually go off on Nari, and he busts his arm when he punches her. And when he busted his arm, it was like, dang, what are you gonna do from here? But from there, he goes back to Illy, and he talks to Illy, and he's like, we gotta run. He actually grabs Illy, and he's about to run again, but then Illy once again tells him like, yo, let's fight. Stop running, let's fight. We can do this, you know what I'm saying? And he gets the composure back and fight. And, I'm liking it because, like, he's not a, shonen main character to where it's like, hey, let me just run up in here and just fight him and defeat him. No, that's like a real life person. Although I have the power to fight, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to kill, what is in front of me. So, yeah, I'm going to think about running. That's like some real life stuff. And once again, I have to give Ishida his props for that. So we just know as of right now, our main character Tokyo has not got that, let's say, composure all the way built up yet to where he can just, he's so confident about defeating, Nari, people like Nari, just one-on-one, you know what I'm saying? But he is getting there, slowly but surely, and I'm liking that, and I guess you could say Illy is that also the motivation to that, and will be motivation. And when the fight is over, or shall I say the person that came in and just stole the kill, the finishing blow, we do not even know his name. But I have to say the character design of this individual is very cool. We do not have a name for this individual yet, but when he came in to steal the kill, he did some type of power to where he said release, and the sword just expanded out of his arm, and next thing you know, it just stabbed Nari in the head, and boom, Nari was down. Then he said return, and the sword just returned in his arm. So this is another element that makes you wonder, like, what is this? What type of power, or what category does this fit in of Choujins? Since we know we have beastified Choujins, But I'm very interested to see who that guy is, and just the story of him, and everything. He seems like he's gonna be one of the characters that I'm gonna like the most. And in the end of the chapter, we get Tokyo and Sundek, they finally meet each other. And, you know, I don't know if this is, you know, like the Gojo of this world or whatever, you know, but when he first showed up, it does seem like he had very good, you know, Choujin powers. And I think they're magnetism and stuff like that, you know. And I think he's probably one of the strongest, you know, that's what I'm thinking. But he tells them that he is a instructor at Yamato Mari, which is a private organization, you know, that nature good Choujins, you might as well say, but who knows what goes on, you know, in this organization, you know. But he also tells them, you know, like, dang, you busted your arm because you got the output wrong of your power. Kind of like, you know, Deku with all for one, you might as well say. So I guess there's some balancing, you know, you got to do when you're a beastification Choujin, you know. And but at the very end of the chapter, there is a scene where Sundek basically gives Tokyo an apple, and he says, this is the sweetest apple I have ever had, you know. And I don't know what this could symbolize, because, you know, when one gives another apple, you know, the apple could symbolize, you know, evilness, you know, and also temptation and stuff like that. Or it could just mean something, you know, means what it says, you know, like, hey, this is the sweetest apple I ever had, you know. And this could mean that, you know, this means this is the place where Tokyo can fit in and finally prove himself and stuff like that. That's just how I took it personally. And I think this is a new start for Tokyo, and, you know, we will start getting, you know, more things, and this is where the information starts to get, you know, dropped on Choujins and a lot of things. But this is where, you know, Tokyo gets made or break, you know. And from what, you know, is going on in the story, I'm liking Choujin X, man. Ishida, you know, props to you, man. But with that being said, if y'all like this video and y'all want more content, please make sure to subscribe. Gojo Tio, and I'm out.